Good morning, everybody. It's morning of day number 90. I can't even believe I've been on trail 90 days. Well, not quite on it because I spent some days in town, but actually out here 90 days. So I've only got maybe 70 days, 75 days, something like that, I'll be done with this. So almost the end of June right now. One more day of June. I have July, August, and somewhere middle of September, maybe sooner if I can do some bigger miles, I'll be finished with this thing. And I'm so glad to be done with this. It's a neat experience, but it's super challenging. I just miss home, miss being with the family, being able to just get the food you want to eat and just do things. I just feel kind of, I don't know, it's just tough. It's just hard to be away from everything this long. So, spider webs. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day. And if you guys want to support us, feel free to. We really could use the support. When you go into town and stuff, it costs a lot of money to eat food and stay at some of these hostels sometimes. And so if you want to support us on the way, let me know. Or let Kelly know, and she can tell you how to get in touch with us and how to support us. You can send money through Zelle or any other thing like that you want to do for us. Send us a care package. All kinds of stuff you can do. If you want to be part of this and support us the rest of this journey, just let us know. We'd love to have the support from you. Continue on this journey. So, hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for following us, and we'll see you out there. All right, coming up to this beautiful grassy meadow in Maryland here. Today is my last day in Maryland. Border is not too far up here, but I'll reach it tomorrow. I'll be camping just a few miles from the border. The reason is because we're just doing 15 a day, so when I get to the shelter, I should have 16.4, but that's plenty for me today. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is my first time in Maryland. Never expected what it would look like here. Beautiful countryside. All right, I made it to Rock Raven Shelter. I'm a mile marker 1062.5, 1062.5. Did 15.4 miles today. A really nice shelter. Let me show you. Turn the camera around. This one's really cool, like a log cabin. It's got a 2-story. A nice little deck here, a picnic table, lots of tenting spots around. Nice privy back there. I'm set up way over there, if you can see it. Way over there. Another hiker here. And so just sitting here relaxing. Gonna eat some dinner for too long and do nothing as usual. Our usual afternoon schedule. Good morning. Morning of day number 91. Hard to believe. But just broke camp. I slept really good last night. The only bad thing was this group of teenagers came in there. And they were camping too. Just some kind of youth trip or something. And they all stayed right where I was camping at. But luckily they went to bed right at dark, so it wasn't too big of a deal. But at first I was thinking like, oh great, I'm never going to get any sleep. But it wasn't too bad. So anyway, now I'm heading on to the Pennsylvania line, which is about 5 miles away. I'm going to stop at this place called Panmar Park, which is right by the border. They have a camp store, so I'm able to get a soda, hand food. So I'm going to go up there and see what they got. Take a little break for a minute, maybe charge my phone some, and then hit the Pennsylvania line. And then tomorrow, the next day probably, I'll be at the next day, I should say, yes, definitely. I'll be at the halfway mark. So that's exciting. So talk to you later.
It's 12:51.
So me and Brody stopped at this park, Panmar Park, and it's called that because it's on the Pennsylvania-Maryland border. And from this park, you can order pizza, which is what we did. Brody ordered him a white pizza with pepperoni, and he got him a slice of cheesecake, and it came with a cannoli. I had a cheeseburger and fries. Never heard of the park. We got our 2-liter soda, which we just about polished off. And so now we get to go hike. Our stuff's charged up, or at least my phone is anyway. Brody's still charging his charger, but we only got like a couple hundred yards and we'll be in Pennsylvania. All right, we made it to the Mason-Dixon line, Meriden, Pennsylvania. So here we go. I'm now officially in Pennsylvania. All right. All right, I'm sitting up here on what's called Chimney Rock. This big, huge boulder here, and this one here. A little bit of a drop off here, not too much, but and right down here beside me. So I want to get up over there, but I'm kind of just scared that I'm having to slip down this and fall down there. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we made it to our campsite, Chimney Rock. We did 14 point something today, 14.8 I think it was. We're at 107, 6.8. And it's top of this beautiful ridge up here. So that's where we're at. All right, good morning. It's morning of day number 91. Just leaving our campsite at Chimney Rock. Wasn't feeling the best last night. Kind of feeling lightheaded and dizzy, so I just went in my tent and I slept from like 7 o'clock till 7 this morning. So got plenty of sleep. How'd you sleep? You sleep pretty good?
Yeah, I slept pretty good. Ground was pretty soft here.
Yeah, wasn't bad. Considering all the rocks that are up here, it wasn't too bad of a sight. So anyway, we're heading into town today. We're gonna go get some barbecue finally for a change. This place is supposed to be open today, so we'll see if that's true. And maybe get some resupply and head back out on trail or whatever. We'll see how it goes. Y'all have a good day. All right, I'm walking into town. I got about 5/10 of a mile walk. There's a barbecue restaurant right down here. We're gonna go eat some barbecue. Been looking forward to this for a while. All right, we did a little over 8 miles today. We are in town. We are at this hostel here behind me. It's a church, and we're staying here. We're actually camping back here. Birdie's camping right behind this big bear. I thought this is the only bear I've seen on trail, this big statue. Haven't seen any bears. We're camping out here tonight. We're gonna go to the store and get some resupply and stuff and hang out. Good morning. Morning of day number 92. We are leaving the hostel, walking down the road here, heading back to trail. Got about a 5/10 of a mile walk. And then I got a good climb coming up, and then this ridge running the rest of the day. Gonna do 15 miles. I only got 20 miles to go to get to the ice cream challenge, a halfway point, so I figured I'm just gonna go 15 today instead of the whole 20. By the time I get there, it'll probably be closed or at the end of the day, so we're just gonna go in tomorrow morning and do the ice cream thing. Spend some time there and relax a little bit. So that's what we're doing today, heading on. So 15 miles to our campsite. Tell you, Pennsylvania sure is pretty. Like I said, this is the first time I've been here. Never been to Pennsylvania before. And hike it through it, it's beautiful. A lot of people I used to work with lived in Pennsylvania, or used to, and tell me they come up here hunting with their families, and so now I can see why. It's not the way I pictured it, I guess. In my mind, I'm thinking this big, sprawling Detroit type city type place or something, but Pittsburgh place, I mean not Detroit. So really nice though. And you have the trail going to the left. When you see the blazes like this, it means the trail goes off to the left. If the top one's to the right, it goes off to the right. So just a little FYI. Have a good day. Alright, so I've gone about 2.5 miles or so, and I came to this shelter, and they actually have a porch swing on here, so that's a nice little place to stop and take a break and swing on the porch swing. Let me turn this camera on. Look at that. Tell you what, Pennsylvania, Maryland has got some great shelters. They got flowers planted, nice benches with backs on them. I tell you, when you come out here in the woods and you're out here for weeks at a time or more, months, it's nice to have a place to sit that has actually a back to it. It means the world to you when you've been hiking all day. Nice big table. They have some raised beds or platforms put your tents on, nice and level, flat places. A bear box over there. And right here is the actual shelter. They got a, hold on, I'm getting my water bottle. Got a nice fire pit, potted plants hanging. This is inside one of the shelters. Another picnic shelter, or table. This is called Quarry Gap Shelter. That's what the name of it is. Another picnic table. Another place to sleep inside. Have a sundial over there, more flowers, and man, this is just a beautiful place. I like it here. Need more shelters like this. This section of the trail is beautiful. It's a big, huge pine forest. The trail is all pine needles and it's flat. So it's real kind of soft and cushy to walk on. And did I mention it's flat? So I'm taking advantage of this part. It's still kind of dense even though it's a pine forest, but kind of reminds me of Ocala walking in there. Y'all have a good day. Well, folks, it is official. I am at the Appalachian Trail halfway point. 1,100 miles, or just under 1,100, not quite yet. 1,097.15. That's where I'm at. So it's 1,097.15 to Springer, 1,097.5 to Katahdin. And I'm almost to my 1,100 mile mark. And tomorrow, half-gallon ice cream challenge. So, yeah, fun. Well, folks, I did it halfway, more than halfway, 1,100 miles. What a journey. Now another 1,100 and I'll be finished. Oh, what a journey. All right, we are at Tom's Run Shelter. We did 16.4 today. We're 1,108.4. So tomorrow we'll be at the half-gallon ice cream challenge. Here, my tent set up, and this guy over here, he section hiked, or through hiked, I should say, last year, and he has some trail magic. Got a Coke. Another guy was here, gave me a sandwich and a nutty bar. So pretty cool. Birdie's gonna go set up back over there, I believe. There's this little covering. The shelter's down there. Yes. YouTube. So this is the place. This is Tom's Run Shelter. The old shelter was over here. That rock thing is at. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah. It burnt down, I guess. And they have another one built here. This one burned down, so they built it a third time. So it's really nice. So a picnic table and have a hot plate to cook on. So we're here tonight just relaxing, gonna do nothing. All right, came across another sign, 1,090.5 to Springer, 1,095.5 to Katahdin. Another halfway one. This is a better sign than the other one. I like this one. Plus it's got some American flags. All right, good morning everybody. Morning of day number 94. It's July 3rd. Slept pretty good last night. Hung out at this pretty cool shelter. And had some trail magic. Some guy hiked up there who hiked last year. And he had some sodas and stuff he packed up. Passed those out to people. And some other guy was with his family. He had some big old turkey sandwiches. So he had a turkey and cheese sandwich. And some nutty bars. So I didn't really eat my dinner last night. I just snacked a little bit because I was full from that stuff. Slept pretty good. Except the smell. It had like a weird smell around the tent site. But other than that, it was pretty good. So now I've got a 4-mile hike from here into the Stove Country Store, which is where they do the official half-gallon challenge. You have to eat a half gallon of ice cream. I like the idea of it, but I just can't eat that much ice cream. There's no way I'd be sick as a dog and then trying to hike the rest of the day. If I was staying there, it'd be one thing, but that's just no way I could do that. And last night we were afraid if we got in there, it would have been closed. We could have stayed there, but like I said, we didn't want to miss out on the ice cream and stuff. At least hang out. And there's also a lake you can go swim in here too, but it's kind of overcast and a little chilly still, so I don't know if we'll be able to do that. We'll see. We'll go up here and just hang out for a while and see what's up here and enjoy the day.